sitting?
How long have what?
I've only been in the house.
Probably like almost a month.
I've only been in the house.
Probably like almost a month.
Almost a month.
Have you been keeping
There's
track
like
of the
3
days?
days?
No.
There's like 3 days left.
It feels like it's flying by.
Do you keep track of like the day of the week?
Not really.
I
I know
do.
today. Well, I don't know what day it is.
It's really hard to keep track of time in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't
You
go
have
outside.
the acid
No
thing.
phones.
Yeah.
You have to freeze that shit.
What are you gonna
Ask
do after
Bennett where
this?
she went to high school and why
we
her
went
favorite
to-
number is
We
17.
want to go to like do streaming and do art because we're artists and we want to like focus on all that. Because before Bongo was like working a lot and it was just really like late because we couldn't focus on what we actually wanted to do. But after the show, we want to just start completely focusing on our art and like the things that we actually wanted to do.
Cool. What were you doing before for work?
I worked 2 jobs for a little bit, but I couldn't handle it, so I quit one of them. And I worked 6 days a week, over 40 hours a week at a donut shop.
Yeah.
Overnight.
And I did work for a little bit, but the place I was working got shut down, and then I mostly just stayed at home and took care of the house a lot and the animals, but
What animals do you have?
just 2 cats.
Cool.
We used to have a dog.
Yeah, we passed away. And I was going to community college, just very part time, like 2 days a week for 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Have you ever like streamed or done anything like this before?
I've streamed before. I streamed, but before when I would stream, it would only be like a few people, usually just my friends that would watch it.
You didn't meet with the fucking Senate of America, you bitch.
Wow, loud,
Not you,
sassy
bitch.
black girl.
I try to respond to it all the time every time they say something, unless it's something that's good for me.
Hey, Dax Flame. Remember
Hey, I'm Owen, by the way. This is Mark. Yeah.
decimated a BuzzFeed cut?
James, let's meet you.
Your next bud.
James, why don't you pop in, Bongo, scoot close to your sister, and James, you have a seat on the couch right there.
Look, I'm almost as skinny as you.
I'm not selling myself. No sunlight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They were saying that like you don't usually know what time of day it is, what day of the
You can
week.
kind of see the
Better
sun.
not make our fish look
Who
bad.
knows? That's better.
Yeah. Do you know what day of the week it is?
Friday.
Okay.
So am I gonna be I just don't want to be doxxed in this.
In the article?
Yeah, I work at Deloitte. I have a really serious job. I just don't want to be. I don't want my name involved in any of this.
Okay. So then what have you guys been up to today?
Today we've been crazy. I've made a bunch of goo. I made about 3 buckets of goo today.
Yeah.
And
Make the wire guy go make some goo. Put him to work. Just because he is a guest doesn't mean he can't goo down. Put him right to work with Bert to get the full fish tank
you
experience.
gotta make sure
Goo it
you
up.
pass the smile test, which is when you hold up the goo like this and then you make a smiley face.
Yeah.
Bert kept messing up the goo, but I think he knows now how to do it. But I tried to tell him
Where are they?
really focus on
What's like the end goal of the goo?
shape things.
1,000.
Okay.
1,000 goo. What happens when you get to 1,000 goo?
We don't know yet.
We just know
Do you think
that
anything's gonna happen?
we just know that if we
We don't
don't
know.
get
It
it,
could all be for nothing.
Why don't you guys give them a tour of the house? Show
Oh,
them
yeah.
around.
of course.
Let's start with.
Are you hungry? Do you want a White Castle frozen patty?
I'm
We
okay
can
for
heat,
now.
I can heat it up.
Okay, well, maybe eventually. Might be one.
Before Fishtank, I had no sense of
North.
Marcus?
This was the market.
It's gone now.
the community.
So in the beginning, we earned fish bucks. I have some in my pocket.
Nice.
So it looks like that. It looks
It's
like real
fake
money.
money.
Can you? Yeah.
How much is in there?
I got it. It's going back. It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, because
But,
you
Right.
already spent all that. Yeah.
So this was the market. We had to buy food and shaving cream, toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant. All that stuff. So they took everything away from me, so we had to earn it. Do our
Right,
job.
so now you just have that on stockpile?
They said the market's open, so we came in and ransacked the whole thing.
Right, so where are you keeping all of it?
There's some stuff in here and like in the fridge.
I
It's
don't
just
trust
weird.
anybody.
Okay. What's in there?
This is the dorm.
This-
known.
We used to sleep in here. We used to sleep in here.
There was like beds and bunks and stuff in here. Drug them all out yesterday.
Yeah. What's this then?
We
This
were
was
having
a-
dates. Not me. Yeah. James Drake and
They set up dates for people.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is where we do our laundry.
Oh yeah, this is what I was doing today. Yeah, me and Viv, we were in here. There's no washer and dryer, so we gotta do all our laundry in here.
Just do our laundry in here. With the
Have you actually like gotten anything clean?
We do our best. Okay. No, we do our best.
For the dry
So this is how we dry it.
Old-fashioned way.
This is also the only bathroom that has a camera.
Yeah.
There's also been hot tub interviews and podcasts and stuff.
Podcast?
Yeah. Part of the jobs.
I don't think so. What is it?
It's good for your blood pressure.
Is it just like a little supplement?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, I'm not have it, I guess.
What were you doing before this?
Yeah.
Just making sure the goop.
No, like before fishing.
I'm an actress.
Oh, nice.
Natural.
Yeah.
What
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
stuff you do?
Commercially filmed for years. Just
So
a
you
cog.
normal?
Yeah.
Your parents did that for years?
Nice.
No, I said they ignored me for years, so you
Aw.
can ignore me.
Oh,
Alright, so we can go to the bar area.
How'd this happen?
Boring. I'm so bored.
Our candy. Yeah. And I kind of barricaded the door. The sieges.
Yeah.
And so this is the bar area. This is a mess. I had all this stuff in Fort Drake when I barricaded the door.
That was for Drake right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this is kind of where we get eliminated out here.
Yeah.
It wasn't clear, but they took everything in and brought it out here.
Yeah.
They just get moved around a lot.
Oh, wait, have you guys seen on Tara?
This is where this is where they
So
share
first people
the
came in and they used their face, so
Hi.
everybody fucking.
This is my sister in India.
Before we got was sick, you guys.
No.
Shared.
This is my Indian sister on Tara.
Yeah.
Strength and guidance. Oh, no, strength and guidance.
Did you know anything about the show in Turkey?
I knew zero. They all knew some stuff. I came in with,
I know you bastard
a
bad.
lot of learning.
So this
This must be crazy now.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. But I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
So this is the case.
Wired. Do you like steamy love triangles? You missed the
Big tycoon.
Yeah.
Every day I come in, but yeah, this is, we've had multiple plumbers come in here. The servers are beneath us. We can't have water on the ground.
I like it.
You have plumbers here? What do the plumbers say?
Well, we replaced the dishwasher because that broke.
Yeah.
The sink was leaking and got, like, the garbage disposal got destroyed. It's been wild.
What are you guys eating usually?
steak. I think they bought a cow.
Backyardbutchers.com steaks.
Yeah, there's some animals.
Right. Where do you cook
Do you
it?
want one? We can
No,
show
that's
you.
okay.
There's a big frozen
We have like
freezer.
4 George Foreman grills.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, there was a big challenge, right? Yeah. So what's over here?
It's kind of the dining area. This is cool. This is our only source of like television in the whole house.
They got Euros at Arby's now.
Fans will make art and
I
stuff
did
with us.
that art.
Right. Do you guys sit here and like watch
So
it?
yeah,
like
I'll
a
sit
TV?
here, drink some coffee, and watch all the new ones. It's pretty cool.
I made it with glue and food coloring. It's not even real.
Bingo made this
I
one.
got pretty creative.
Love, guys.
This is outside of challenges and like competitions and stuff. This is our source of see like they just make.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
and then I guess we can go upstairs. Going up, how are you?
We're going upstairs, man.
Uppies.
Ben, you're the homie for life.
We'll work our way to the nasty stuff.
It smells really bad here. We were having
This is all trash. This is probably the cleanest room in the house.
This is a confessional room. We go here in the audience. We talk to them personally. They send us messages. We get interviews here.
And then talk to us into the speaker box.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just confess.
Do you come up here when you want to, or do they tell you like time to do the thing?
We'll do it by ourselves, or we'll do it with other people. But
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right. Have you gotten used to the TPS?
Yeah.
Do you even like notice it at this point?
At this
Capacity to host
Get back to work, you faggot. Season 2 is better.
Hard to sleep.
Exactly.
maybe at first, but yeah, we're just so used to. So this is the newest room in the house. This is the goo room. This is where we make all the goo.
It's come down between who's one of the badder bitches, and you know, it just comes down to that.
So you can kind of check out what we're doing.
Birds. So Alan, will you be my assistant in Famous House 1.0?
Wait, okay. Let's put it inside a container. We need 1,000 of these. I think.
How many do you have?
We're at like 500.
I believe like 4 something.
Probably 500 beds.
Oh, it's about
Vim, will you be my assistant for Famous House 3.0? Okay.
Wait, this isn't a goo factory. This is a drug lab. Wait, this isn't a goo factory. This is a drug lab. This is a drug lab.
This door. Right, yesterday I think. Did you do this? Or the day before. Lena did. We'll go this way.
Well, honestly,
this is the jungle.
Raped by TTS, you may never recover.
Hi.
Welcome to our own personal hell.
This is the jungle room.
This is where we.
Do you want to do the interview here, or do you want to go somewhere else?
I don't know. Just show me around.
It's just the tour? Okay.
Yeah.
This is the jungle room.
It was really cool. We got fresh produce at first.
Yeah.
And
then we had like a bunch of wild animals.
Everything degenerates. Right. So the house just gets worse and worse over time, and no matter how much we clean or try to make things, better, it's just gonna get worse, really, than even when it was before.
Why do you think that is?
Just the nature of things.
I think it's just
challenges.
how
It's like living with people for a long time. We start to kind of get under our skin.
This is why we always rip all these holes in the wall because we go crazy in here.
What happened?
We were just stuck in here for a really long time and we started just punching holes out.
Oh, hi there. I'm Bert.
I'm Owen.
B-U-R-T, like Black Urban Raw Top.
Cool.
You're
nice
Owen?
To meet you. Yeah. And this is Mark.
Wired? More like fired. Do you know where you are?
Landon, why don't you guys pop up and join the house tour? Come on.
How does it smell in there? You have entered a new planet.
But we replaced the turf.
Nice.
These rooms are disgusting. So. Do you feel like you're used to the house at this point? Like, yeah. I had a challenge and they said, do you want to be here? And I was like, I live here.
Right. Would you stay here longer if you could?
For the wire.
No.
There smells. There's like we had a whole war in this room and that room, and a closet.
Yeah.
But this was a computer room where we had Xboxes and PCs and stuff.
Were you playing computer games here?
Yeah. But they said it's a no splash zone, and it's like people came in with their water and stuff. And
Right.
And I just found this too. So that's nice.
Nice. So how many days are left?
What's up?
How many days are left?
Like 3 or 4, I think. They don't. These are the rooms.
There's rotten food in here.
There's rotten food in the
There's a moldy steak in
You
there.
can try to come in. It's like a.
Ew.
These 2 rooms were completely destroyed by me, pretty much.
Yeah.
Was this like a fort at some point?
Yeah, we were doing a room wars.
That was the tiger's den and
Admittedly, I did break the door in half.
Drake, could you stop trying to suck the reporter's dick, you faggot? Let someone else talk. Holy shit!
There was like weights in here. It was cool. I was breaking my workouts and stuff.
This is mine.
All that stuff in the yard was from.
I threw it out because it crashed out. Is there a light in here?
So there's that bed. The mattresses are all.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at James Drake pretending like he's done something. Play it up for the cameras, buddy. You've done nothing all season except lose challenges. Loser.
how did I get here?
Right.
Yeah.
Does it feel like
There's a pizza on the roof.
when you're in the room?
Just like break that.
Just like Breaking Bad. It's a little bit. You look up to me like I'm a pizza.
Yeah.
I'll pick up everything, every little thing. Can't really hide at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dryer.
Mark, you can probably... Mark, you can get a cool shot and hear the windows open and there's like shit thrown out of it. It'd probably be cool. Total mess out here.
I kind of crashed out in the trade him and threw all his mattresses doors out the window, but now, like, I don't know. I'm just a freeloader here.
Right.
Yeah.
Which means you can't win, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
what we'll do is we can take you. We'll take them all downstairs and we'll get them all seated in like a pleasing arrangement. And we can have
Bird, it's not Wired magazine. It's a gay porn magazine. Hey, journalist, why do you keep your wallet in your front pocket? And why do you keep putting your hands in your pockets?
Look, no, stop. That seems like
All right, hey guys, everybody, let's go down to the bar and sit on the green couch there, okay?
Yes, sir.
I want everybody on the couch. Can you guys come down too?
Bingo, here. Bingo.
Oh, if you want to have a seat, you can just sit in here if you want.
Where's Dunya?
Sheer,
Bathroom.
Landon. We need Dunye. Dunye. Dunye.
You do that pee-pee.
Oh, he's using the bathroom. Okay.
Wired? More like fired. Do you know where you are?
There you go, Blake.
This is the hell house.
You guys just hang out here. You can do whatever you want.
You have entered a new planet journal, buddy. Access new premium wired newsletters and live stream AMAs for $5.
Well, how's it going?
Can we pose like pretty girls?
Yeah, wait, should we do like something special maybe?
Yeah.
Like we should like on the
Let's do
floor?
2016 style.
Where magazine? Yeah, Mark and I are with Wired.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
Wait,
Right.
that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Turn the TTS off so you guys can actually cook.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
Something like.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Nice. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I didn't think we would actually all just sit down for one huge interview, but this works, I guess.
I'm not familiar with Wired magazine. Can you explain what it is?
It's like a technology magazine that, you know, it's about mostly the tech industry. And we're writing a piece about live streaming and kind of like new live streaming shows.
Sweet. You have nice.
Thank you.
If you want to interview us individually.
No, this is fine. This is kind of interesting, I guess. So who's still in? Bashir, James Drake, and the twins? And then you have like a big final challenge coming up?
Yeah.
At some point, there's going to be probably a penultimate elimination challenge between me and James Drake.
Right.
And then whoever wins that is going to be in the final two. And yeah, I don't know if it's going to, like, the last challenge is going to be like just one big challenge, or it's going to be like a series of like a gauntlet or whatever. That's happened in the past too. But yeah.
Yeah. And do you know when the challenge is going to be?
No.
Do you ever know when anything's going to happen? They might say it in the morning. There's something coming in the evening, but
yeah.
you never know anything.
Your adrenaline sort of rushes through you at all times, at least for me.
It hasn't stopped?
No, for almost 30 days now, you kind of have to always be ready.
Right. Is that what you expected coming to this?
No.
What did you expect?
Well, I was an audience member for like the past 4 seasons. What did I expect? I expected to get constant harassment from the TTS, from the text-to-speech messages people pay to send. That I was expecting. I was expecting people to sort of, you know, say a lot of pretty crazy things to me, and I knew that I just had to be able to take it and not let it get to me. But that's, I think, I mean, other than like, okay, maybe seeing some challenges in the past and maybe thinking, okay, most likely we'll have those challenges again. Other than that, there wasn't much that you can really prepare for. because every season really has its own dynamics and different things that happen.
Right.
And so it would be almost impossible to actually prepare in a way that makes sense.
Yeah. Same thing for you guys?
Pretty
I
much.
didn't know
Except
anything.
for James Drake, 'cause he never.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about the show. They told me it was a version of Big Brother, physical
Yeah.
challenges, stuff like that. So it definitely took me a while to like figure it out and learn.
When did you realize it wasn't quite like Big Brother?
Probably by the end of the first week, like officially, because the first week was pretty chill. Everyone was really nice.
Yeah.
And then things just started to ramp up, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh no, this is something else.
Did you ever think about leaving?
No, I'm personally I'm not a quitter, so not really.
Yeah.
James Drake and I, we kind of went to a similar experience. When I was on season 3, it was initially called Famous House, but that was just a ruse. Where the plot twist, it was really Fishtank. We thought we were on some type of like network television reality competition series, but then it's Fishtank, the 24/7 live stream, R-rated comedy shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like a interesting transition, having to go about how to navigate the show with this unexpected twist.
Right.
A lot of darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my season, I would say
What?
in
Do you like that it's like a very dark show?
Wait, what?
I tried
Do you
to.
like that it's a really dark show?
I mean, I think with this
I
season,
like it,
we
yeah.
were one of the first few seasons who weren't like actual like fucking with each other over 24/7. We were more like a actual like unit of people.
Not every contestant. It kind of took a while for the ones that wanted to continue to
Be
you know,
a unit, right?
Well, some contestants, you know, they wanted to be antagonistic, but over time, I think, especially us when we were Final Four, Landon was in the Final Four, and that was sort of, you know, I think the core group of people who didn't want to mess with each other personally.
Yeah.
But of course the show adds in freeloaders, people who aren't contestants, but maybe they still compete in challenges, and they're kind of here. They can do what they want, but in general they're sort of incentivized to sort of mess with us.
Right.
I guess, you know.
So you were eliminated, Landon, right?
Yes.
I
was the Final
8
Four.
o'clock p.m. EST, Friday, April 10, 2026.
But
was that like a milestone?
Well,
Or-
I have this weird tendency to tell the time at the top of every hour.
I was eliminated. I packed my stuff and walked out the door.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, production wanted me back as a freeloader because I was a very unique fish and the first fish to really log pretty much mostly everyone in the house or who has came into the house, and especially I've been fucking with them really hard.
Production.
And why did you like decide to stay in the house then?
It was more because I know I could have stayed the 30-day period if I was still a contestant.
Yeah.
So, and I came from a different community that was more like mental mastery on.
What do you mean by that?
I came from a different community, and which that community introduced me to this show. So that's the reason I kind of signed up, which did make me a strong competitor because I had the mentality and the trollish behavior to compete.
What community was that?
The ghost community.
Ghost community?
Yeah, the ghost community is the person who is like, you know, the well-known person who is, you know, everyone who knows him is ghost politics. So I came from his community.
Okay. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I know what that is.
Yeah, no.
Do you guys all know what that is?
No, we.
I'm kind of like pop culture and online community slow.
I am, and they are considered as the most toxic community on the internet.
Wow.
Due to our behavior.
Of what?
Diapers, fursuits, fursuit in a diaper, a diaper on top of a fursuit, that kind of shit.
No.
You don't know anything about it?
Do you guys all know about that?
Yes. Journalist?
I don't know what that is.
Well, you have finger on the pulse of the hot trends. And...
Uh,
Are you a Libra?
I'll say this
Yeah.
because I'm from season 2.
Yeah.
So season 3 wasn't the best season to me. Season 4 wasn't the best season to me, but this season is
That's
my
good.
top 2 ever, and probably will be for a long time because I'm not easily impressed. But I will say a lot has changed in season 2 from season 5 because they cut it down. It used to be 45 days instead of 30. But a lot still went on this season. It's very physical, very entertaining. And they stayed in the house because in the other seasons they had like technical difficulties or problems came up where they had to leave the house. So I didn't really appreciate it or like it. But this season to me is the rebirth of what Fishtank was really about to me.
This one's good. It's the first time something really bad didn't happen.
What really bad happened in other seasons?
Well, our eating diet, like in our seasons, we really didn't have steaks or sponsors. We had to eat grits. Our challenges were like more so the doghouse, where if something happened, you had to be in the doghouse for 24 hours with a chain around your neck, with food thrown on you, whatever could just happen to you. It was a lot more. Well, the racism and homophobic stuff is still the same. It's still the same, but as far as the challenges and the nitty gritty of how hard they could have been done, that changed because they got it easier this season for sure.
Are you sure you don't want a cheeseburger?
Yeah, I'm okay, but thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, are you guys gonna eat?
At some
No.
point.
I like
Eventually,
the
if we
cheeseburger.
find food.
I like the
Do you
cheeseburger
want
for
a
sure.
breakfast sandwich
Especially
included?
bacon cheeseburger. No ketchup, mayonnaise, or condiment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
think
mean-
I'll have one too.
What's like the craziest thing that you feel like has happened this season?
Whew, that's a toughie.
What was the question?
Like, what's the wildest thing that's happened in the house so far?
Probably the room war thing. That's why it's so messy right now. I think the main reason why
I want-
the room wars.
In my opinion, I think it was the drunk piece of shit challenge. Because apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, I pulled a knife on one of the producers.
You don't
Out of
remember?
nowhere. Yeah, I was completely blacked out.
I did pee on myself in my sleep, but that's not bad though.
And 2 days ago, I tried to raid into the lab room. So, because I was given green light to do so. Pretty much.
Right. Despite a lot of the dark elements of the show, what was my impetus to even applying? Because I'm a very religious man. I'm not a perfect man by any means, but I still hold God close to my heart. And one of the things that I thought I had to do was to sort of tie together this idea that you can be someone like, Bam Margera, of course, he's the host of the show, right? But he's a pretty spiritual guy. He believes in God, right? And he's a crazy guy still, you know what I mean? And so I like the idea of sort of showing, James, Rick, you're really religious, right?
Right.
So it's cool to show people that, you don't have to get into the rabbit hole of pop culture and think it's just cool to go like as hard as possible. And in order to do so, you have to forget about God. That you can still have this sort of fun and have a cool, stream like this, and with a cool concept and everything, while not sort of forgetting what really matters in life.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like this show, it kind of actually helped me find God. I don't know. I wasn't that religious before, but like with Bashir helping me out, like it kind of helped me out. And then they really messed with me a lot, even though I'm a freeloader. I'm a like survivor of the Parkland school shooting, and they sent all night. They were sending the TTS voices like, oh, you should have been the one that's killed and stuff, and it was really messing with me. Like it was really hard, but this is how dark the show is, And I had like one of the first days I was here, I had like poop thrown at me and stuff, but like you just gotta like keep going. It really messes with you. It's like crazy.
It's more mental than physical, I would say.
Yeah, it's a psychological show.
Yeah, it does put a strain onto your mind.
I will say I would have loved for them to be a lot more gruesome this season, but they were all playing it close to me, all the fish. Only because the fish from the other seasons were not like as buddy as this season were, and they had a lot more biohazard stuff thrown at them and dealt with more stuff.
There wasn't really sexual assault this season.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as it was before. Like before, yes, I've been raped, and I will, you know, and I like obviously I don't have my job to find out about this, but yeah, it's like totally like no one has been raped this season that I've seen. I've been here for 3 days. And yeah, Bert like took his shirt off, and that was like jarring. But I think that's kind of like the craziest. Yeah. No. So. Yeah.
But this is the best season to me again. Like for them to rebuff again. Season 3 wasn't the original plot. Season 4 was only 2 weeks. So the fact that this season was one whole good thriving season meant like it was great.
Just to be clear, I was taking my shirt because I was planning to take a shower, but then you guys show up, so I'm gonna do it in the shower. So after.
He's lying. He wasn't even gonna do it.
What? No, I was planning to take a shower, but they told me that you guys were
I was
here,
gonna take a shower.
Are you guys gonna back to make goo after this?
Yeah, we have a quota to reach.
For the day?
For the finale, at least 1,000 tons of goo.
And I'm the goo inspector. I'm one of the lab supervisors, the goo lab supervisors, and it is frustrating because a lot of people try to mess with our goo, and including throwing it out the window.
I will admit
and,
that is
trashing it. But
mostly done by
you know,
me.
we're still. When you caught us, I was just taking a break, you know, sort of regaining my energy from our goo making. But, you know.
Okay. Cool.
I've just been pretty much fucking around in the house and just pushing buttons where I see fit, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So, henceforth, I annoyed Bert and Bashir a little bit because I was pretty much trying to raid into the lab.
Yeah. Okay, well, Mark, should we go check in with Jet and then come back up or not?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we're going to go check in with Jet and Ben. But thank you guys for sitting down.
Anytime. We put in a good word to get us some food from them.
Do you not have enough food?
No, Bert's surviving day by day with little food.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I feel like the fans, I understand, are kind of crazy, so I might
The only thing that is 100%
keep personal details secret for now. But thank you guys, and we'll probably be back up.
Cool.
But good luck with the goo.
Thank you.
No, okay.
Where'd you get are those Bird cigarettes?
Were
they mine? 1 second.
I think I found them in the floor.
I want some food too, man. I'm starving.
No, these are mine.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Can I have it?
Did I eat? I forgot.
You ate earlier.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, in like mid-afternoon, yeah.